Hey guys, Christy here with Little Roots Ranch, and today I have to transplant a few of my blackberry, intended blackberry, not the monstrous Himalayan ones or the evergreen or even the native ones, but I do grow blackberry. It's a primo cane, which is a special blackberry, just fruits on the first year cane, I should say, sorry. But anyways, I'm a little out of breath because I've just been digging a hole to transplant it. But then I realized that since I don't generally dig in my dirt, but since I'm here, I might as well show how to tell if your soil is ready to be worked. And it's actually a really easy test. So you want to dig down about 6 to 8 inches, which I've done here. I don't know if you can see my hole. Now granted, this is going to be for a blackberry, but behind me, I've got this pile of dirt. And so what you want to do, this is my dirt, is you want to take it and you want to ball it up, kind of like when you were a kid and you were making a really hard, what's it called? Snowball. But so basically you've got the ball there. Oh, that one isn't really, I guess that's a rock. I have slightly rocky soil. And so as you can see, I've got, come closer. Ugh. As you can see here, I've got the nice ball. Well, nice is subjective, but I've got a ball. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it up 6 to 8 inches and then have it land back on my hand. And how it breaks lets me know if there's too much moisture in my soil to get in there, or for you and your soil. It's just especially important if you're tilling, because if the soils are too waterlogged, it's not gonna aerate them like you want and actually compact them more, and a slew of other problems. But anyways, to the test. So here's the clod. I'm gonna throw it up, watch I catch it. And as you can see, it crumbled apart and it just crumbles. I don't know if you can see, I've got really fluffy soil here. But, and then the rocks or whatever. But I'll try and do it again. Let me grab some more. It's best if you don't have rocks, but it's actually a little difficult for me to ball up because it's really great soil. But I don't know if this one's big enough, but see there, I'll do it again. Oh, that one didn't break at all. I think that one might be too small. It's not really breaking up. Well, I guess this is more of a, I think this was from further down. Let me grab another one. Okay. Get out the rock. Okay. If it does stay as a solid ball or breaks into a few pieces, then that means that your soil's too wet. Let's see, try this one. That one didn't really break up very well. It breaks up a little bit as it goes. But it's really early. By comparison, this is soil just from the, what's it called? From the surface. And I can tell this thing will not, you know, if you can see it, it's nice and black, but as you can see there, it's starting to flatten a little bit, but it's not breaking. And that's because this is really wet soil. I might be able to squeeze water out of it. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is squeezing water. But that's from the soil surface. Whereas this is a little deeper. It's a little harder to mold up because it is drier. It's a little more clay, which is why it keeps together a little better. But see here with that, it breaks up pretty much almost right away. But anyway, so that's how you tell. If yours stays a ball like that and is easy to play with, then it's not ready. If it is crumbly and doesn't stay a ball, then you know that it's dry enough to work. And it can change even in your own yard. Certain areas, like where I got this from, was an area that wasn't covered in grass, and so or plant matter, or plants I should say, and so there's nothing to soak up that water or to stabilize the ground, so that's why it's more wet, as opposed to soil that is always covered tends to be more fluffy and stuff like that. So, and you can see the color difference, I think. Maybe it's not coming off on camera, but yeah, so that's how you test if your soil is ready to work or not. Remember, you don't want a big chunk, and you don't want where it only breaks into a few pieces, but you do want it where it's nice and fluffy. Thank you. My hands are all dirty.